देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षवीर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्ट्वागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो हरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः प्रज्ञानां शुभ्रतानैः स्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् सविष्टान् पुनरपि दिशणोन् वासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुं मायया भोजयन्नः माया सङ्ख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि यो विश्वात्मा विदिज विषयान् प्राश्यभोगान् सविष्टान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषास्वेदसूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगण पार्वसौ न स्तुवीयः
It is customary that at the beginning of any commentary on scriptural text, what is called technically as Anubandha Chatushtaya has to be given, or Sambandha Chatushtaya has to be given. First of all, we should know to whom it is addressed. Adhikari, eligible person. Then Vishaya, subject matter. Foremost of all is what? Prayojana. What am I going to get out of it? Prayojana. Then, how this text is connected to, suppose Vedanta. How this text is connected to the main topic or the main branch of knowledge, Vedanta. In this context, first Bhashyakara, what I am going to comment upon is not directly on Shastra. It is what is called as Prakarana Grantha, a topic-wise treatise. The purpose of a topic-wise treatise is to highlight a specific topic from the main Shastras and what elaborating to the advantage of the seeker, which the Shastrakara cannot do because Shastrakara has got certain limitations. So, which a commentator can overcome and he can elaborate. It can be done in the Prakarana Grantha. So it is not necessary. And yet he says, those who take directly to this text will not find the subject, prayojana, etc. So therefore it is better that in brief the sambandha, etc. is given. So what is now concluded? So far we are seeing, though the Anubandha Chatushtaya, the fourfold essentials of any text is not required here because it being a topic-wise treatise, yet for creating Shraddha in the reader who doesn't know the main text, the topics, etc., it is better that it is given. So this concludes. So therefore he says now, Tatra
Tatra Prayojanavat साधनाभिव्यञ्जकत्वेन अभिधेय सम्बद्धं शास्त्रं पारंपर्येण विशिष्ट संबंधाभिधेय प्रयोजनवत् भवति.
Tatra. What is the Tatra? Many of you know Tatra, right? I will ask Putra. Tatra means that. I will ask that. If you say that, I will ask that. No Putra. The topic, the context has to be seen. What is that? Then it is concluded that Bhashyakara is supposed to give Anubandha Chatushtaya briefly, not elaborately, but it means it is expected of him. So therefore, when it is expected of the author of this text that he should give in brief the adhikari, etc., or prayojan, mainly prayojana. See, at times, all four essentials may not be given. For example, prayojana is moksha. Adhikari need not be given. Why? Moksha, understood. Suppose, topic is Jiva Brahma Ikya. What is the prayojana? Moksha. So like that. It depends on the author, but it needs to be given in brief. Tatra, when it is concluded that the author of this text is supposed to give in brief the utility of this text, etc. Therefore, when it is concluded or established, there says this Shastra, your Shastra word is used in the indicatory sense as a Prakarana Grantha. This is not a Shastra. You can take Mandukya Upanishad as Shastra, but this is not exclusive Mandukya Upanishad. This is with 4 chapters of Gaudapada Acharya's Karika. So therefore, Mandukya Upanishad is clubbed in the first chapter, Agama Prakarana. It is not kept separately. So therefore, you have to take this text, not simply Mandukya Upanishad, but entire text with the 4 chapters, wherein Upanishad is included. Say this Shastram means this Prakarana Grantha. Say Prayojanavat. It is Prayojanavat Shastra. Don't get despair. Why? There is Prayojana. Means result is bound to come. And what is that Prayojana? And Prayojana is connected to Abhideya Sambandham. Abhideya is that. What is Abhidhana? Name. What is Abhideya? Nami. Nama. Nami. What is Nami? Content of Nama. Car. What sense it makes to you? A vehicle. That a vehicle is what? Nami. Car is only a Nama. So here, Abhideya. What is Abhideya? Vishaya Brahma. The topic is here is about what? Brahma. Abhideya Sambandham is connected to that. How? Sadhanabhivanjakatvena Abhideya Sambandham. It is connected to the Vishaya Brahma. Why? Abhivanjakatvena. By revealing sadhana. By revealing you, by making you know the sadhana, the means of what? Knowing Brahma. And do you know what that means? I am just disclosing that there. Omkar. That means is what? Omkara. How with Omkara you can arrive at in your true nature, provided you are putting conditions. Come on, you tell me what is provided. Huh? Sadhana Chatusha Sampatti is that. See, provided sadhana Chatusha Sampatti is there. Then what is the use of that? If sadhana Chatusha Sampatti is there, everyone will get. Come on, tell. Only because sadhana Chatusha Sampatti is there, you can't. Not Brahma Jnana. No. Pujya Swami Chinmaya used to say, see, every day I sharpen my razor. Every day but my beard doesn't move even by 1 inch. You are sharpening the razor is not going to, that razor you have to apply. So, by sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, at the most, your mind is prepared. And because in that shama, dhamma, vairagya are involved, you will be a peaceful person. Then what? Earlier, you were restlessly unhappy. Now you are peacefully happy. Can you be peacefully unhappy? No. So long as you have peace, you can't be unhappy. But that peace goes into pieces. You can't bow to. Why? Cause is there. Cause of sorrow is very there. So long as it is there, what are we going to do about it? So therefore, no. That mind, prepared by sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, has to take to the proper means so that it gets absorbed in the Brahma Swarupa. How can it come to it? It is here told that is subject matter of this text, these 4 chapters. So, sadhana by showing, revealing the means of, that is, knowing Brahma directly. This is what? That is prayojanavat, means this is which is endowed with the prayojana of moksha. The phala is what? Moksha. So you may ask, what is this moksha? Very nicely gives after this. We say moksha is what? Liberation. Liberation from what? Samsara. What is samsara? Huh? Is that? You are given vernacular word bandha. Okay, samsara is bondage. What is bondage? I don't find your hands and legs are not tied by the river. What do you say bondage? See, what is the freedom for a sick person? Health. Now, freedom from, for you is what is always, you want to have the freedom from what? Come on, at least that much, don't tell this samsara. Sorrow. So you should arrive at a state where sorrows are next to impossible. We are some, all is well with me, some grahachara theek hai. No problems, etc. Hold on. He was very happy. And he went and he got his leg sprained. Ayo. That freedom from sorrow must be such a way there can never be any occasion to be sorrow. Means the root cause of sorrow How it is that I will extend afterwards. Therefore, that is prayojanavat means it has got the utility, the phala of moksha. Moksha is total freedom from sorrows in such a way there is no possibility whatsoever of sorrow being there. It can never come into existence. How else will be seen after? That's what it is. That being the case, paramparayena. Paramparayena means paramparaya, indirectly, not directly, not sakshat or pratyaksha, indirectly. Paramparayena, indirectly. This shastra is what? Vishishta sambandha videya prayojanavat bhavati. It has got Vishishta Sambandha. What is this Vishishta Sambandha? See, in Karma Kanda, you know what Sambandha is there? Sadhana, Sadhya. You do this and you. No. That is not the Vishishta. That's specific. What is the specific there? Brahma Jnana. Know yourself. That was know yourself. So Brahma Jnana, which is born of Shastra only. That is Vedanta Shastra is necessary to produce Brahma Jnana. Abhideya, Abhideya, Vishaya, Brahma, Prayojanavat, which is what all the Prayojana is, Mokshavat Bhavati. See, we have spelled out what is prayojana as moksha. Bhashyakara has not told. We use what word? Prayojana. For the next question. Sir, what is that prayojana? What is that result you are talking? See, at least you can see the style of commentary. This question is expected to be there in your mind. Even you don't have, he will pose it. He will pose it. So that's what I say. While learning, I have told you what is the prayojana? Moksha. But see, slowly, without spelling out moksha, slowly introducing what exactly is that for the result that can be gained by this task.
Kim punaha tat prayojanam iti uchyate.
Punaha, further. Tat prayojanam, that you told me that this shastra has got prayojana. Kim tat? What is that? Iti. Iti shankaya. If this is a doubt or this is a question, uchyate. Here is the answer. What is the answer?
Rogartasyeva roga nivruttau swasthata tatha dukkhatmakasya atmanaha dvaita prapanchopashame swasthata.
It is like this. Rogartasya iva. Like, you know, roga. What is that? Artaha. Distressed. A person who is distressed by this. What happens? When he becomes at ease, comfortable or composed, when he regains the health, let us say, just as in the case of a person distressed by roga disease, yatha, you can add, iva is there, yatha. Roga nivruttau, when the disease ends. What do you mean by disease ends? Health is regained. You tell me. Health is our nature or disease is our nature? Health, you know. Suppose a person is healthy, What is wrong with you? Nowadays you look very healthy. Be careful, you will lose your teeth. You will lose your teeth. Why? Your health is some joy. Suppose if a person seems to be very sorrowful, without complaining, don't you ask, what happened to you? Why are you sorrowful? But he is happy. You may ask. If he is excessively happy, you will ask, what happened today? That is that. Otherwise, what is that? So, joy is our nature. Sorrow is something unnatural. Health is our nature. Sickness is unnatural. That's why if somebody is sick, inquire, etc., console the person, do whatever you can do for him. Therefore, rogartasya roga nivruttau kiva. So therefore, as in the case of a sick person who is distressed by the sickness, roga nivruttau, when the disease is cured, swasthata. What is swasthata? What is swastha? Swast means city. You are at ease. You are at ease. Swastha. Where is it? Actually, you know, aswastha. Aswastha. So, there is a particular community. They chant Bhagavad Gita in the temple. Ashwatthamenam aswastha. Aswatthamenam. I have suffered this for 2.5 years. Because I was staying right opposite to that temple, only one day. I was in the terrace and every day they were chanting that Aswastha. It is because of that particular accent. There is a problem of the accent in it. So they don't know how to really get a problem of the accent. So that is it. Swasthata. Yes, swastha is not health. Swastha is health. You can add there bhavati, one because against the health. Tatha, so also, now be careful. Atmasya dukkhatmakasya atmanaha. Atmanaha, of Atma. But who is the Atma? Dukkhatmakasya. Atma, who is sorrow-ridden. What do you mean by sorrow-ridden? Full of sorrow. Who is that? Atma. Atma word from where you get? Shastra. How is they define? Satchit Ananda. Satchit Ananda can be sorrow-ridden. He says, Dukkhatmakasya Atmanaha. Of Atma, who is sorrow-ridden. Dukkhatmaka Atma or Satchit. You are Dukkhatmaka Atma or Satchidananda Atma. Say both. Yes, both. Come on. How both? Tell me. You should be able to justify it. In reality, I am Satchidananda. In reality, I am Satchidananda Atma. But as I obtain now, in practice, Vyavahara, I am what? Side percent mark. Okay. You are right. You are right. In Swarupa, because why? You are exposed to some master Vedanta, who Banelo Che. I am a well-read person. I have studied Vedanta. For what? I am Satchidananda in my true nature. But in Vyavahara, as I obtain now, I am what? sorrow removes. But sir, have you ever thought how it has become so? See, look, if you have the diagnosis, cure is what? Sure. If you were to find out, you, Satchidananda Atma, is suffering sorrow, how do I suffer sorrow? Find out. There's so much of Vedantic study, you are supposed to give me answer, okay? I have taken this many times. I don't leave even a single, I don't miss even a single opportunity. Look, how do you experience sorrows? Irrespective of cause, don't bother about the cause. Or at least tell me, when are you prone to be sorrowful? In the waking state, are you sorrowful? I don't say you are sorrowful, but you are prone to be sorrowful. In dream, are you prone to be sorrowful? Yes. Dream, you can be sorrowful. A tiger pounces. Tiger pounces. You can be there. In sleep, are you prone to be sorrowful? No. Agreed? Don't take it back out. So it's agreed, okay? Now tell me, what is that factor in the waking and the dream you prone to be sorrowful, which is not there in the where? In the deep sleep state. Antakarana mind. How does the mind make you sorrowful? See, you had knee pain. It was giving trouble. But because of some urgency of work or something, or some novel or something, you got totally absorbed in that. At that time, do you feel the knee pain? Better example is this. You are so much absorbed in the work, which is very important work, and you have to finish by certain time. The lunch time was already over. There was hunger, but you are so much engrossed, you don't feel the moment that work is over. Suddenly you find that what? You are very hungry. You are all around hungry. But now what made you feel hungry at that time? Vritti. Vritti, a thought corresponding to the hunger which didn't surface earlier because the antakarana was preoccupied in something. When that preoccupation over, what happened? Hunger antakarana vritti surfaced. And you say what? I am hungry. Hunger was there even. That means even though the cause of sorrow is there, so long as the dukkhatmaka antakarana vritti doesn't surface, you don't feel the sorrow. Is it not? So that is there. In the waking, such vrittis come, you are prone to be sorrowful. In the dream, such vrittis come, you are prone to be sorrowful. In this state, mind is not there, antakarana is not, such vrittis cannot come, even though the cause is there. I told you, a terminal patient of cancer is fast asleep. There is no pain. The pravritti is not there. That is Atmanaha. This Atma gets subjected to sorrow. So when such dukkhatma vrittis, where can they go? You may say, what? In waking they are there, in the dream they are there, in sleep they are not there. Best thing is what? Go to that is not a permanent solution. Because ajnana is that you are again relapsing in, making enter sin because of prarabdha karma. So therefore, he says, now careful about this, or understand properly. This Atma, who is sorrow-ridden, can regain his composure, freedom from sorrow, provided this takes place. What is that? Dvaita prapanchopashami. There is upashama, ending, abhava, absence of dvaita prapancha. We have said this. Bhashikara, do you agree? Yes. Then we have to embark on a project now. What is that? Ending of Dvaita Prapancha. And what is Dvaita Prapancha? Jagat. So go on destroying. Destroying Prapancha. You tell me from where will you start? Let us start from sun, moon, etc. Sun, moon, etc. Destroying sun, moon, etc. Or start from your body. From your body. What will you do to it? You have to commit suicide. And if you commit suicide, your problem is not going to end. Why not? The problem is not going to end. You are ending physical body. Subtle body is there. On the contrary, by suicide, you will be inviting more trouble. You know why? What is more trouble? See, this physical body is governed by laws of Ishvara, law of karma, prarabdha karma. Present physical body is a product of present prarabdha karma. It has got a tenure, a duration. And when this duration is over, as per Ishvara's law of karma, next body is being ready there. And when this body ends, like a caterpillar, from this body, you go to the next body. If by misuse of will, this body is abruptly ended, what we call as suicide, what is that? It will like you have vacated the tenement, next flat is not there, you are on the footpath. Next body is not there. This body you have vacated. You know, it is supposed to be, or it is a very torturous condition. Why? Sukh Sharira is there, hunger, thirst is there, physical body is any body, maybe worm's body or bird's body, some body must be there for satiating hunger and not there. Very this is what Satyasai was remarkable. Those who tend to commit suicide, only if they come to know what happens after suicide, they will not even dare to dream of suicide. So therefore, ending this body is not a solution. By Sukh Sharira, Ajnana still. Otherwise, we need not go to that extent. And what we end? Gross body and subtle body. We are in the deep state. No sorrow. But what happens? Ajnana is there, again, the samsara continues. So, the Dvaita Prapanchopashama. The question is that find out from where this Dvaita Prapancha is born. We have to say, by our physical distractions, like ending the body, etc., Dvaita Prapancha is not going to. Physical world we can't, because we are no one to destroy it. Then how come the Dvaita Prapancha can be destroyed? You find out the Karana, cause of Dvaita Prapancha, destroy that cause, effect was. Dvaita Prapancha is destroyed. So that will say. Now first let us see, he is going to arrive now. What is the cause of the Dvaita Prapancha? Before that say, so that first of Atma, you suffer the sorrow because of the, what is that? Actually, it is because, see, Atma by nature is free from sorrow. It can never happen to have the sorrow. And if yet these vrittis are superimposed on that, because of adhyasa, superimposition, it appears to be sorrowful. Swasthata, upashame, when this Dvaita Prapancha ends, he gets the freedom from that sorrow. Fine. How it can be gained? What can make you totally end the Dvaita Prapancha? Continue.
Advaita bhavaha prayojanam.
Prayojana. The further result is what? He has not said here moksha, Advaita bhava. What is bhava? A state of being, or what is called as tattvam in the morning. Avajananti ma mudhaha manushim tanumasitam param bhavam ajananta. Not knowing my param bhava. What is the param bhava? Parama tattva. My true real nature, that is Advaita, is the true nature, and if Dvaita Prapancha appears to be there, it is because of ignorance of this true nature, avidya kalpita. We will be told step by step. Advaita bhava prayojanam. Therefore, what you call moksha is nothing but the principle of non-duality, wherein Dvaita duality is just impossible. Now he says, how this Dvaita Prapancha can be ended, and how Advaita Prapancha says. Dvaita Prapancha opposed to is what? Advaita Bhava. The reality which is non-dual in nature is thing to be gained. What is to be ended is dualistic Prapancha creation Jagat. The question is, how can this be accomplished? Answer.
Dvaita prapanchasya avidya krutatvad vidyaya tad upashamaha syat iti brahma vidya prakashanaya asya arambha kriyate.
Step by step it proceeds. First says, from where this Dvaita Prapancha is born? This Dvaita Prapancha. I hope now you know what is Dvaita Prapancha. What is Dvaita Prapancha? Dualistic one is Jagat, where duality is there. Different, Jagat is different. I am different, Ishvara is different. No two jivas are one and the same. The world of plurality, multiplicity, duality. What we are in? This Dvaita Prapancha. From where is it produced? This Dvaita Prapanchasya avidya kritatva. Krita, made, produced by what? Avidya. What is avidya? Ignorance of our true. Think of it. Dvaita Prapancha is made up of ignorance of our true nature. Now, if it is the product of avidya, ignorance, you should be able to spell out what is the remedy for that. If problem is of darkness, What solution? If problems are ignorance, solution is what? Knowledge. Simple. Avidyaya, vidyaya tadupashamaha, which is the product of avidya, ignorance of itself, can be ended by what? Knowledge of oneself. Upashama syad iti. And what is that vidya? Not any knowledge. Brahma vidya, Atma vidya. Syaditi. Therefore, what vidya we should have? Brahma vidya we should have. Brahma vidya prakashana as Mandukya text. Arambha kriyati. Is being done. Prayojana is available or not now? What is Prayojana? Gain Brahma vidya and then end the Dvaita Prapancha, wherein you are what you are, Satchidananda Swarupa, free from entire suffering. But sir, please tell me one thing. From where did you bring all this? What is the source? I think one Sunday afternoon, after a nice lunch, you are reclining on your easy chair and speculating. And then you must have imagined. And you being an intelligent person, you noted it down and that's all. You told. From where did you get it? This is our culture. However great a person may be, we can't take whatever all he said is true unless he is substantiated by a valid means of knowledge. Come on. You have made a statement now. Total freedom from sorrow of samsara is possible by Dvaita Prapancha Upashama. Dvaita Prapancha is born of avidya. By vidya it can be ended. Vidya for Brahma. Now tell me, how do you say that Jagat Prapancha, I hope you know Prapancha is not creation. No, why? Why it's called Prapancha? It is Pancha, you know Pancha. Five. Many five are there. Made up of Pancha Mahabhuta, Pancha Jnanendriyas, sense organ, Pancha Karmendriyas. Then you are five organs of action. Pancha Pranas. Five sets are there, Prapancha. The Dvaita, now this Prapancha Jagat is born from avidya. And when it's born from avidya, obviously its solution is what? Vidya. How do you say so? What is the pramana that is now being used?
Yatra hi Dvaitam iva bhavati Yatra va Anyat iva syat Tatra Anyaha anyat pashyet Anyaha anyat vijaniyat Yatra tu asya sarvam atma eva abhut tat kena kam pashyet tat kena kam vijaniyat ityadi shrutibhyaha asya arthasya siddhihi
Ityadi Shrutibhyaha. By the Shruti statement quoted now and Adi, similar many other varieties are there. Based on Shruti quotation, you see one by one now, but by the quotation given here, and such similar quotations which are not included here. Asya arthasya siddhi, asya arthasya, this statement I made, what proof? What is that? Prapancha is born of what? Avidya. And avidya born prapancha gets destroyed by Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya. Now, Shruti is the pramana, the proof. What are those Shruti statements? Yatra hi dvaitam iva bhavati. He, prasiddhi. Yatra, you should be careful at what is yatra. Literal meaning of yatra means where. Where here, you know from this, is like two, three places, yatra has come. It differ, meaning differ. First yatra is what? Avidya avasthaya. In the state of ignorance of oneself, what happens? Dvaitam iva bhavati. As though, it appears as though, that is what Dvaita will say. In the state of ignorance, it appears as though Dvaita Jagat is there, pluralistic world is there. Now tell me, presently, are you experiencing Dvaita Jagat or not? If no, no, two possibilities are there. Either you are asleep or you are Jnananishta. I will take that one. You are Jnananishta. You are absorbed in the Swarupa. I prefer that so that I can pat my back. See, my teaching is so precise. So many are Brahmanishta. So many people absorbed in the Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa. Presently, we are perceiving the Dvaita Jagat. And Yatra means avidya avasthaya, in the state of ignorance. Dvaitam iva bhavati. It appears as though Dvaita. Why as though? Truly is not there. How? As in a dream. On waking up, what you are saying? In the dream, I was as though I was hungry. As though tiger pounced upon. Why truly? Then when you tell that, now you tell. But Shruti says, Shruti knows, truly it is not so. But Shruti use the word, Iva, as though. Yatra hi, Dvaitamya bhati. What does it mean? Avidya is there, Dvaita Prapanch is there. One clue, there is one word, Shruti Bharadharanyaka. The reference is there in your book. I hope so. Another question. Yatra va anya devasya tatra anyaha anyat pashe anyaha anyat vijaniya. Yatra, again, what is that? Avidya avasthaya. In the state of avidya, anyaha, here anya is a given person. A given person. Anyat pashe, sees, perceives something other than oneself. Don't say anya means what? Different, don't say that way. A given person perceives something other than oneself. Duality is there or not? Dvaita Prapancha is there or not? Yes. Pashe. Again, anyat vijaniya. A given person knows something different from oneself. Where yatra? What is the yatra? avidyavastha. Means avidya produces what? Dvaita, two potential. Now the other way, where vidya is there, where Brahma Vidya is there, Dvaita Prapancha is not there. This is again from same Brihadaranyaka. Yatra, now say it carefully. This yatra is Vidyavasthaya, in the state of what? Atma Vidya, Brahma Vidya. You may ask, from where you bring this meaning? Context is there. You not just picked up statement. Context wise, Bhashyakara has given this meaning. In Vidyavasthaya, to asya, Sarvam Atma eva Abhut. Everything is what? Atma Sarupa, Brahma Sarupa. And that I say, Kena Kampashe, who, by which means of knowledge, can know what? Because there, neither the seer is there, nor seen world is there, nor means of seeing are there. Equities are not there at all. Kena Pashet is a Kaku Prayoga. What? Who can see what? There is no one to see anything else. Kena Kam Vijaniya. Who can know what by what means? There is none to know anything by any means. By only Advaita, Brahma, Atma. Ityadi Pratibhya. And such Prati, Adi form you can see Neha Nana Asti in Iha. Iha means by here. What you mean by here? In this Brahma, whose knowledge is to be gained. Bhashyakara say here means Darshana Vishaye Brahmani. In Brahma, which is the entity to be known. In that Brahma, there is no multiplicity, there is no duality like that. It is arthasya siddhi. So therefore, what is establishment? Avidya produces Dvaita Prapancha. Dvaita Prapancha is cause of sorrow. By Vidya, when Dvaita Prapancha ended, what gets revealed is what? Advaya Brahma. That is why this Brahma Vidya is to be unfolded. For which purpose this text is being done. Having established this asya arthasya means by this Shruti statement, this artha topic, what is the topic? Dvaita is avidyakarya and Advaita is gained by what? Vidya. By this topic is proved. Having shown this, why these 4 chapters are there? What is the main topic that is going to be asserted, that is going to tell this?
Swasti prajabhya paripalayanta Nyayena margena mahi mahisha Go brahmanebhya shubhamastu nityam Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu Kale varshatu parjanyaha Prithvi sasya shalini Deshoyam shogarahitaha Brahmana santu nirvayaha Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah Sarve santu niramayaha Sarve bhadrani pashyantu मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ